Level up or get dragged. Literally dragged by your hands and feet. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. It's been such a long time since I've been actually able to sit down and talk with you guys, so I'm really excited because, as you can see, this is my childhood bedroom, more or less, because it's been like rearranged a lot over the years and stuff. I sit here and talk to you all, but what is going on? Like, what's everybody been up to? Let me know some things that you've been doing, because it's been a while since I've been on here and talked with everybody. Basically, what I want to talk about is just something I've started to learn since moving back here. I recently took a trip to Connecticut, and I think you guys are gonna see footage from that probably before this video, maybe after this video, I don't really know. I have to decide how I want to edit everything and upload it. But I had such a great trip. It was a nice little weekend trip. I got to spend time with some friends and just relax, and it was just like really necessary, I think, to how I need to keep going and stuff in life. I don't know, but I came back and I was just like filled with so much creative energy, and like I said, like things are definitely starting to take a better positive run in order for me to be able to even just sit here and talk with you guys. To get into the title of this video and the topic of it all, level up or get dragged. Literally dragged by your hands and feet. Because if you think about it, the evolutional process is something that everybody goes through, and what, like, as human beings we've gone through from the start of time. So for people to not be comfortable with change, it's like you're going against basic human nature. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the greatest when it comes to change and stuff, especially when it comes to change that doesn't really benefit me. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Not everything benefits you all the time. But how I'm trying to turn this into my new mindset, and what I've noticed over the past few weeks, not in the past few weeks, like more so the past few months since moving from Madison back here, to just really reach towards the goals that I want to achieve. Some examples that I have for this is my best friend. I've mentioned her so many times on here. I had recently had a discussion with her because I don't know, I love my best friend and all my best friends, and if that's not how you feel about your own friends, I'm sorry, but you need to get new friends. Because if your family and friends aren't pushing you to be the best version of yourself, you need to be able to go out and find that tribe and find those people who want the best for you and who help you get to where you need to go in life, you know? I'll be very honest, like, and it definitely did come from a place of insecurity, I'm sure. But I'm just like, oh my god, like, you are so much cooler than me, like, this is just so crazy. And she's like, no. I do not think that I'm above any of my friends, blah, blah, blah. And she was just like telling it to me, and it's just like, you know what? All right, I hear you, and I understand. But really, I just think that's what's necessary in general, because I know what I want out of life, and I know that I've finally found and surrounded myself with the type of people who want similarly. I have no other choice but to work towards all my goals and dreams, because that's what I want to achieve, and that's what I know that I deserve, and that's what I want to get blessed with and experience. So if I'm around people who don't push me to be my best self, or who want to keep me stuck and who want to put me like back into the depressive state that I've been in, or just not want to help me get to where I want to go at all, like, that's when it's clear to me to know that these are people that I can't be having in my life anymore. Say you're trying to lose weight or something, and then there's somebody who's like, oh my gosh, you're always going to the gym, or like you're always eating like this, or blah, blah, blah. Like, it's really just all projections, because that person also probably wants to lose weight. They probably also want to go to the gym. Genuinely, overall though, I think there's a difference between like a compliment of like, oh, I really like that jacket, and then there's compliments of like, oh, I really like that jacket, like, I wish I had that, like, I need to know where she got that, or like just things like that. Because it's like, okay, then just politely either go ask or just take a mental note of it and then find that jacket or a similar jacket. Through the years of coming into my own and really learning about myself and learning what I like and dislike, I focus a lot more on just myself right now. I don't have time to be worrying about what other people do. Is that too harsh? I don't think so. You really do have to push yourself to do a whole bunch of things that you don't want to do. That's really the whole point of it all, because nobody else is gonna hold your hand through it. And that's why I'm saying, like, or with my friendships and the people that I've like learned to hold close over the years, and with certain family members that I do really trust in and confide in, we've always just been very unapologetically ourselves, and we've always just done whatever we wanted to do. There's also just a point of knowing and valuing how precious like life is and time is and all of that in general. It's very interesting because whenever I do go on trips, they really help clear out a lot of negative energy for me, and I always get a new perspective on life. Yeah, like sometimes you really just need a different scenery. You just need to have a different interaction with your surroundings. For me, when I think about level up or get dragged, I think about all the times that you've had to either be let go or let other people go, because you know, you might have friends that you had from high school or early college, and then you know, you lose touch with them over the years, and there's nothing bad. I think a lot about my family when it comes to that, because there's just people that I know that really don't embrace change. And I mean, I could equate this back to astrology if I wanted to, but as a Scorpio, like, I am forced to change every single day, one way or another. But the thing is, you can make the active choice to change in a positive direction instead of a negative direction. Even today, this is such a small, simple thing, but I was thinking about how I wanted to start oil pulling, and I'm like, I could just start doing it tomorrow. It's like, when are you gonna start doing it then? If you just did it tomorrow, why can't you just do it right now? To be fair, I'm editing this back and I actually have an oil pulling a couple days now in a row. So, I'm just saying, even I'm impressed that I actually kept up with it. You know? And I'm sure there's tons of things that I can be doing right now. You could also be doing right now. Even just talking to you guys, for example. A lot of people have always asked me, oh, what do I do for my videos? How do I make them? Literally just my phone camera, front camera at that. I don't have a mic or anything. I edit my videos on my iPad. I use Procreate to make some of my thumbnails. It really is that easy. Sorry you don't have the personality for it. I'm just kidding. Should I show like my cocky side on here? Would you guys love that? I mean, why not be my best full self? But seriously though, even just like this is something I've had to like grow the confidence for and grow the courage to do and grow the audience with it. I know that when I make these videos, somebody's gonna watch them, but no, that like I'm still gonna make the videos regardless. So why not shoot to have the possibility of making this into a career someday? You have to think about the moment in front of you, and then also think about how your future self would react to that moment. I know for a fact that next year, because I'm being consistent with this, I'm gonna be in a much better position than I am right now, because I know that I've put in that hard work. Everything doesn't have to be done in a rush, and I'm slowly learning that. I think just with the people that I've been meeting recently and with life, I've been learning to really slow things down and take things into the moment and just be really considerate and mindful of what I'm experiencing a lot more, which definitely has helped my anxiety a lot. But I just think, I know that I want a very lavish life. I know that I want to be able to travel. I know that I want to be able to buy whatever I want, whenever I want, and I don't want to have to worry about a price tag or worry about if there's enough for this or worry about, oh, if my bills come in, then I'm not going to be able to do this or that. Like, I know that I want the financial security. So why would I choose to be around people who aren't financially secure? And granted, there's a difference between having that mindset before the monetary value is there, and then there's a difference between never having that mindset, thus always keeping you in that stuck position. I just think at the beginning of my move, I was doing really, really badly, and I definitely got stuck in some mindsets where it's like, this is what I'm even doing, but I don't know. Actually, I did make something recently, if everybody would like to see, and then let me know, because I do want to be selling this. But like I said, let me go get it. This is a sweatshirt I made. I think it's cute. It has little fabric painted stars, and on the back was like, I don't know, not my favorite. I definitely want to like try to do it in a different way, but it says no other choice, because the idea for the sweatshirt came to me in a dream. I'm pretty sure it came to me in a dream. The reason why I wanted to say no other choice on the back is because I'm somebody who struggles a lot with making decisions, and feeling like I did the right thing. So with the whole concept of no other choice, it's just to really help me finalize my answers. Because like once you make a decision on something, like especially like for me, it was definitely about my move. But once I made the decision to move back out here, it's like there is no other choice after that. There's no other choice because the timeline where I stayed in Madison no longer exists, because either which way I was going to be moving. You know what I mean? So that's why I came up with the concept of like no other choice, because once you finalize it and once you're doing something, you have to just push through it either which way. I just feel like there's got to be something that I'm like missing, that I'm forgetting to like talk about. Level up or get dragged. Yeah, just think about it. You think about it for me. You hold on to it for me. Level up or get dragged. Because like, I guess the get dragged part comes more from the idea of, I don't know. I know that I keep mentioning like my best friend stuff, but that's because she's literally my best friend and we've stuck by each other's side for 14 years now. 12 years, 12, 13, 14, like it's been a really long time. So we have that longevity. We have the knowledge of us pretty much growing up together and learning ourselves separately, learning ourselves together. And it's just like, I'm so grateful for that, because I've never really had people like that before, or like all the people who I've had have like, you know, like all the people that I've had in my corner have like switched out with each other at so many points, because that's just what's necessary for my life at the time. Whereas like with my friend and I, like we've always been friends and consistent. And the thing is, there's times where like one of us will like mentally like level up before the other, but we always do it within like a very similar time frame either which way. There would be times where she would kind of call me out on like, this is something I see for you that I'm trying to help you pick up on because I care about you, and not because like, you know what I mean? Like when people can help you figure out your bad qualities or figure out your insecurities without doing it like in a condescending way, I suppose, or like doing it in a way where it's like, if you don't fix yourself, I'm gonna leave and I'm not gonna be friends with you, or like I'm not going to like be with you, or like just things like that. I was gonna say it's just like Super Mario, where if you play as Mario by yourself, Luigi has to come with you regardless. And it's like, if Luigi doesn't go with you, then you can't really level up either which way or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're the Luigi, you can't get to the next level with Mario unless you also decide to go through the level to go there and to like get the abilities and power-ups. I don't know. That's how I've been feeling. That's just kind of where I'm at right now mentally. And I honestly, yeah, like I expect to see it within my own friends, my own family now, because in order to be with me and to be in my circle and in order to have my trust, I need to know that you're going to be on the same page with me and that we're all gonna win. There's just so much that I've had to deal with myself, that I've had to really hold myself accountable for, and to learn to change and to learn to be a better person. So now I know that I want to only align with people who have already been down that path or are en route towards that way of thinking and that way of life, you know, because there definitely are people that you're going to meet regardless that you're supposed to help be the boost for them. But that's when you need to know the fine line between helping somebody out of your genuine kindness and then helping somebody out and they just don't care and you're wasting your time. Because obviously you shouldn't be doing that one. You should then focus that energy onto yourself, and that's when they get dragged. Because if they still want to be hanging around you, they have to naturally work themselves up to be a better person, or they're just gonna get let go. But yeah, I think that's all I've got. I'm excited to hear from all of you. I really hope that some of you comment and let me know what you've been doing and let me know how your summer's been going so far, because I just feel like this is definitely going to be my summer where I'm trying to work things out. I'm trying to really establish myself as a person and as a brand and how I want my future things to go, because then that puts me in a better position for next summer, for that summer to just be like vacations and parties and beach days and this and that and just relax. So that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening. I love you all so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.